Personalization.
The question is, what topic you want to talk about within personalization in your marketing. So you can throw now something in the air, and then it will still be relevant to tell you how you need to do personalization, show you how bigger companies are doing it, and why your business should do it as well. And then you can figure out what you don't do and what's good for you. One example?
Okay.
All right. Personalization marketing on websites, for example. How many times we see a website that is just using stock images that are not related to the target audience?
All the time.
All the time. When we say personalization, you build a website that your target audience are 35 to 54 year old African American women, right? You want the images on the website to reflect that.
I agree.
So if I'm your target audience and or potential buyer, and I go to the website, I want to see myself there.
Right.
And many times people just use these stock images. They just take a general one. In a wellness industry, for example, they might take a younger model, something like that, but it's not really your target audience.
Not at
all. Then you're missing the point. So the personalization, even in this, I wouldn't say little thing, but the details is very important.
I agree.
And that's only on website. We can throw other topics.
Yeah, so I think right now, especially with us in the digital age and social media age, I think personalization is very, very, very important. And we see it across the board, and we like it in different businesses and different, business models, and giving people the options. So like if you've ever been to Chick-fil-A, right? And so the personalization, I went to Chick-fil-A yesterday, God bless Chick-fil-A. I use the Chick-fil-A app. Right? And they reward you, and it's very, very personalized to the point to where they remember your previous order, right? They give you different options. They try to make sure that you can personalize your order to whatever you like, right? And the food industry has been doing that for a while, but I think as we start to grow and as we start to, get more and more data, which we can get into in a second, I think these companies are starting to realize I know, Antonio is 10 miles or 5 miles from this Chick-fil-A. I know he likes this order. Let me send a coupon with that specific order to get him to come back to Chick-fil-A, right?
Based on your previous order.
Based on my previous order. They know I like the cookies. They know I like the chocolate shakes. So it's like, okay, we're gonna send an ad or send a reminder notification to your phone saying, hey, you haven't been to Chick-fil-A in a while. I know you're 5 minutes away. Come get a cookie.
You like that.
I know you like
that cookie.
I know you want a cookie.
You gotta love the cookie.
Yeah, I know you want a cookie. I know you want a milkshake. Come and see us. We miss you, right? And I think that is like, wow, they really know me. They love me, right? And I think that goes a long way in your branding and your marketing to say, hey, I'm thinking about you. I understand who you are. I personalize this. Because then if they would have hit me with a salad, I'm not coming back. You get what I'm saying?
That would be bad personalization.
That would have been terrible. That would have been terrible.
Bad retargeting.
I'm not on the way. I'm staying where I'm at. I'm not getting in my car, right? So I think those, and it seems very simple in conversation, but I think those things make a world of difference.
That's what happened if they would send me that milkshake thing, which is extremely heavy for me. So yeah, I don't get that. but yeah, that's the whole personalization is like you feel like they're talking to you.
Right.
At the end of the day, and we can go deeper into segmentations and stuff, but at the end of the day, they know what Antonio is interested in. They know what this guy is interested in. They know what you bought before, what will talk to you. They kind of put this in front of you. So we always say find the target audience, find where they are, and put your message in front of them.
Right.
But the message should talk to them.
Absolutely.
And not to you, and not to the general population.
Right.
And that will increase your chances of getting the return or getting the sale in that case.
Yeah, I agree.
Other types of personalizations, I go back to websites, but in this case, or applications if you want together. Let's talk about like Netflix or Amazon.
Right.
You go right now to Amazon, just go right now to Amazon, and then the first home screen that you will get will be completely different than the rest of the population, because it will be like your recent browsing, your whatever you bought, last orders, right? They completely personalize it for you. So not only you are more likely to buy, you are more likely to be interested even to stay there. And the same goes with we said what, Netflix,
right?
You go to Netflix, they recommend stuff for you.
Yep.
So there's no way for you to get out.
Nope.
It's for you. They know what you like.
They already know.
Personalize it so good. That's the highest level pretty much. So they know what you like and they personalize it for you with it's not only your name, with the content that you like, same,
genre. Yeah. Now I agree. And I think people don't really, I think they understand the value when they see it happen for them, but I think sometimes it gets hard for you to do it for yourself or for their own brand or business, because it takes a lot.
It takes data collection,
right?
Analytics, a lot. It's possible. It's a process,
right?
But it is possible, and somebody who wants to get inside personalization marketing can do it. Right. You might not be able to do it like Netflix or Amazon soon.
Right.
Obviously, depends on budget, but or a lot of data because they have like millions and millions of people. But at the end of the day, it is possible even for small business or small website with not too much traffic to build that traffic, even to build your email list.
Right.
Start to use the data from it, and then personalize the message from there to get your return.
I got you. And so to me, what that looks like is, let's just take it at a ground level, right? Let's just say, you've been running your business for a while, or maybe you're even thinking about starting. For me, I feel like it's really taking a look at, what is your target audience and what is knowing like what your pain points are, at least starting off, right? Because as business owners, entrepreneurs, we're called to solve problems, right? But if you don't even really know the problem that your audience is facing, how can you really talk to them, right? And so I think just starting with there is like, okay, like what is the problem that you see in the market? What are you solving? And then what is the feedback? So I always say surveying is really, really good, right? And then testing out different content pieces to see what is my audience resonating with. So let's just say, like for us, we do social media management, right? What are some of the pain points, right? Maybe they feel like they're trying to hire one person and they're not working out. Or maybe they're trying to understand SEO and it's too much for them. Or maybe they don't really understand how to put these content pillars in place, right? Maybe they don't have time to worry about social media, or maybe they feel like the way that they're doing it is not getting a return. These are all things that through time we understand that people are dealing with, and we have to place content in front of them that alleviates those issues, right? And that's different for every industry. And I think that's a way to start, as a way to start to segment, okay, this is what I know these people are dealing with. I'm going to put these type of content pieces in front of them and then go from there. What do you think people should be doing?
So you're saying if there's, and that happens a lot actually. So you're saying there are businesses that are looking for social media management.
Right.
But they're looking for an individual that will take care of their Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, website, SEO, content writing, will be
everything.
Great in everything.
Right.
So we identify that they have a problem over there that cannot be solved, even though they really want. It cannot be solved this way because one individual is not really logic or likely to do everything together.
Right.
Unless you have you bring somebody extremely good, but you're gonna have different budget for it, and at that point it's different. But if you're just looking to hire an individual to do that, unlikely one person will do the whole thing. And then we identify, and then we come and say, hey, we have a team of experts that can actually solve all of these things for you, because not one person doing the job, right? And then to put that message in front of the person that is searching right now to solve their social media management problem, that's personalizing it for them, for their problem, with the message that actually talks to them and solve their issues, and give them the solution of what they're looking for.
Yep. No, 1,000%. And so that's what I'm saying. And so that's how we do it in our industry, but it could look, again, very, very similarly for your industry. And that's why looking at your data, really understanding your target audience, really understanding, what are those pain points. And I just keep going back to that because when people are in pain, people want to alleviate that. So that is one of the biggest motivating factors for people, is like they are in pain. They want to alleviate this issue. They want to get rid of this issue. And so you need to really start surveying and looking at your analytics on Instagram or YouTube or your website. Notice what pages people are going to, right? What is your bounce rate? What's happening on your website, and notice, okay, I noticed that a lot of people are gravitating to X. okay, that's probably what I need to be spending more time on. This is the content that they're caring about. I need to stop worrying about, whatever content pieces. And I don't think people really look at their analytics enough to really start to, pivot the steering wheel.
Here's a question for you. Do you like people that cause problems, or do you like people that solve problems?
Oh, absolutely solve problems. I don't want no headaches.
Well, in that case, especially in advertising,
right,
if you have the solution to their problem,
right,
then that's what they want, right?
Right.
But to really have the solution, or to tell them that you have the solution, you gotta do it. That's the personalization part. You gotta talk to them the way they will understand it the best way.
Right.
And if you're just gonna say something general, it might not get to them or make them understand that you're actually talking about their specific problem.
Right.
So if you know, and that's also using the data,
right,
and something that we do in ads. Sometimes you might go broad, but then eventually you start to narrow it down and to go to optimize it.
Right.
Using the data, I will know who's more interested on what, or on the website, what they click on and what they stay on, how long they stay on a website, on a page, to know exactly if that was a good topic for them.
Right.
And then if this is their problem, or this is something that they need to hear more about, you personalize the message to them, and then show it to them, and they are more likely to respond to it.
No, I agree. I 1,000% agree. And we can take something, let's just say the fitness industry, right? You could have 10 people want to lose weight, 10 people, willing to lose weight. But if I'm vegan, right, and you ask me to go on a keto diet, right, which is pretty much all meat based, that's not gonna work for me. I'm not gonna, it's just not, right?
Even though I'm still interested in losing weight.
Right. And so if you put a messaging out there that says, hey, the keto diet is the best diet for you to lose weight, I can help you. And then I go, well, I'm vegan. Why would that resonate with me? And so it's a very simple, understanding point, but I think people still market to this day the same way. Well, you want to lose weight.
Right, let's go. Everybody who is overweight, let's give them let's lose weight.
Yeah, and not thinking of, okay, everybody has different dietary restrictions. Everybody may not be able to, do 60 sprints. Maybe they have bad knees, right? I know everybody got bad knees at this point, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
So it's just like everybody has different things. So if you just try to go at it, everybody the same way, it's just not going to resonate with everybody. And then you're wasting time and money when you could be putting, that ad spend to people that actually really want your product or service, rather than just trying to catch fish with a wide net. It doesn't really work that way anymore.
Here's the Hvma. I got to do it now. Divide your marketing campaign, personalize the message, and close more clients. That's how it works. So if you want the slogan,
right,
personalize the message, divide the marketing campaign,
right,
close more clients.
Absolutely.
Don't give the same message to everybody.
Nope.
Divide it. Give the right message to the right audience. Even if it's close and it's the same losing weight, for example,
right,
different diet, to the people that are actually interested in that specific one.
Yep.
How to know? By using your data.
Yep.
And that's how you're gonna make the return.
No, I agree 100%.